From the creators that brought you the Tactical Black Powder Pistol Program, Healthy Buffalo brings you another, possibly explosive event that has absolutely nothing to do with self-defense, at least in this era. Introducing the Tactical Black Powder Pistol Program 2.0, Rocking Revolvers.
Good afternoon! So, I rag on the revolver a lot because it's basically the gun that, like, all boyfriends and husbands get their wives or significant others to. A quick internet comment search will show you it's also the type of pistol that gun store Jimmy recommends to the little ladies out there. Not you guys, though, at Razor's Edge. I love you all. I've also read a comment from an NRA pistol instructor of apparently like 20 years that says 80% of the women he teaches can't rack a slide, so he always goes with the revolver. So probably hashtag you're doing it wrong. So I've heard there are merits. I heard they likely won't jam, and if you try and grab the revolver in a tussle while it's being fired, it will just chew up your hand. Legit, I know of a guy who's tested this out by tying a chicken breast to his just to see what the damage was, and it wasn't pretty. I've done a drill in a course where I had to grab the barrel of a Glock while it was being fired to see how the malfunctions work. After hearing about the chicken breast, I got no plans to try that one on a revolver. So, in the spirit of the fact that I have never actually shot a revolver, I'm gonna start with this today. This is an 1858 Army black powder revolver, 44 caliber. Pew pew. So here we go, Tactical Black Powder Pistol Program, or TBP3 2.0, dropping today. Also, first thing to note, it's apparently frowned upon at Cabela's to just pull this thing out of a backpack and ask for assistance on finding the wadding and balls and percussion caps. Who knew? So I've got two of these. These are both my dad's. One of them is like this whole brass frame, which is super pretty. I really like shooting that one. And then this one, not as pretty. Remington is a single action 6-shot percussion revolver. This one is the Army revolver. And since size was such an issue in my last black powder video, I'm gonna go ahead and throw out here that this barrel is 8 inches, making it an Army revolver. Its smaller little brother is 7.3 inches, making it a Navy revolver. Insert all the jokes here. So, Fordyce Beals designed and patented this gun in 1858, and a weird family tree search will show you that he's like 19 degrees related to Charles Lindbergh, so like doing cool stuff apparently just ran in this family. Apparently, this gun was a better version for switching your mags, cylinders, than the previous popular revolver, the Colt. You just pull this little bad boy out and pull out this thingy that they call, not as much, it's probably gunked up because I screwed it up and I haven't cleaned it. It was left over from a percussion cap. We're gonna try all that again. So you just pop this thing down a little bit, pull out this thing, which is called a cylinder pin, pull that back a little bit, and your little cylinder supposedly, yeah, right there, voila, pops out. 2-minute tactical reload. Super fast. You just carried the loaded cylinders on your belt, much like we do today. Its effective firing range is apparently 75 yards, which is perfect for like standing in a dusty Cowtown street, getting ready to mow down a bad guy. But it was used as a supplemental pistol for the Union Army during the Civil War. Also to note, Buffalo Bill had an ivory-handled one that he used for years, and he gave it as a cherished gift to his foreman with a note attached saying, "It never failed me." We're gonna see if it's gonna be like this little Derringer. In 2012, that pistol sold at an auction for $239,000. So, loading one of these bad boys. We got our little felt wads. You could use this too. We're just not going to because these fit in there all pretty and perfect like. You got your percussion caps. They go on the back of the little cylinder right there. And then you've got your 44 caliber little balls right here, okay? Not musket balls. Apparently I was wrong in the last video, so people will let you know. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our black powder right here. Not even gonna tell you what the measurement is. It's just, I've already screwed around with this once, so you just take this and you tump it over, open that up, tump it back, and now tump it back, and now we've got nothing because this thing is not fucking working. What did I do? This is a user error. It's definitely a user error. There we go. Now we've got it. Okay. So we're going to dump it in here. There's one. Going to do another one. Close it off. Dump it in there. There's two. So on. So forth. You know, there's 7 holes here that you have to fill. I'm just kidding. That's the one. Some people get really touchy on that last video, and apparently you can't take a joke on these, so who knows. Put that aside. We're gonna take a little felt wadding dealios here, and we're just gonna shove them in the top. See? Like that. Woot woot. And then, got them all running all willy-nilly all over the place here. Woo! Okay. And then you have percussion caps. I have figured out, like, so these are the little tiny ones. These are different than the ones we use for the Derringer. So you really have to mash these things on here like really good, otherwise you've done messed up and it won't fire. So that's not as great. And put these all on there and really push them on there. Really don't hammer them home. That would be unsafe. So to give you an idea of how this works, okay. So pull it back. We just set all that up with the black powder. So the black powder goes in there, and then you've got the felt wadding, and then you have the little ball, which I'm going to show you how to put on. And how this works is that when you pull it all the way back, right, and you do that, it sets the percussion cap off, lights the black powder, shoots the ball out. Also, apparently dry firing is even more of a hot issue when it comes to replica guns in the black powder community. So I will tell you this, it's a tool. I said it. You don't see yourself out there not using a shovel to all of its shoveling glory advantages. Also, my dad said whatever damages I could possibly do to this gun, he can fix, and he hasn't let me down yet. So what we're gonna do is we have to make sure this thing gets out of the way right there. So you wanna pull it back a little bit because you can see that that thing right there gets in the way. And you just slide this little thing in here for your reload very carefully. Blah, 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 blah. All right, that's cool and fun. Then you're gonna fit your little cylinder pin down in here all nice and pretty like. Gonna edit this out on a grand scale. There we go. Now, it fits in. If you don't have that seated, that doesn't work like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna load all the little balls here. So you have to turn this, so we're gonna put that, see that? It goes right on in there, fits all in there, and then you take this handy dandy little thing and you just mash it down in there. All right, pretty cool. And you take this and you turn it, and it makes that cool little clicking sound, which is really, really awesome. I think that's kind of neat. And then we're gonna mash down the next one. Just keep going. Just keep going. So apparently when you go and you do these things, you have to make sure that these balls like fit really snug. And so they should have a little bit of lead that shaves off a little bit when you shove them in that little hole right there all tight like so. You don't want them just like, you know, rolling out, because then that would obviously defeat the purpose of the effectiveness of, you know, having a projectile to be blown out of your gun. There we go. Now, lock that bad boy back up, and there we go. Gun's ready to go. You can have it half cocked right here. We talked about that in the last video, which by the way, you can do some fun little spinning things. I don't know what that does or anything like that, so whatever, that's cool. So for this, what we've got is I've got this holster. Unfortunately, my dad is left-handed, so for me, we're gonna have to FAFO with it with the wrong hand, so that's unfun, because this is the holster I got. He also has this neat little holster right here, Miller on it. It's holding my LaCroix. Let's put that on. And then I've got my belt. This was from my grandfather. I still wear this to this day, so that's kind of neat. My Grandpa Max. So in my last video, it was pretty much just kind of like winging it and seeing what was gonna happen with that little Phillidelphia Derringer, which was a really good time. I had a blast with it. But I also did not wear eyes and ears in that one, like at all. So I'm gonna correct that today. Please keep in mind that these are all completely for entertainment purposes only. This is not an instructional on black powder, how to like at all, okay? So the last one I did, it was just seriously straight up for entertainment purposes. Some people on YouTube got a little bit nasty about it and couldn't quite take most of the jokes for what they are, so I'm just gonna tell you straight up, just take the jokes for what most of they are, or whatever they are, and that's how we're gonna roll. We're just gonna see if I can roll with this left-handed. We got both guns here, so this one is ready to go. Pew pew. We're not gonna do a quick draw from the hip yet because I'm not that comfortable with it. Cowboy. I think it's really, it's really heavy. I'll shoot it from the hip. Woo. I don't like that. That's a lot of smoke right here. So I don't know what kind of these cowboys are doing, but that sucks. This one, we're gonna see if we're good to go anyway. That one was seated. So I don't know how they did it. I don't know if they pulled it out and then they did that to shoot the guy is what I'm thinking that they did, perhaps. I'm not really sure. It seems like you could do the whole half-cocked thing, which is right here. So that's half-cocked, right? We're gonna do it that way because that's our safety feature apparently. So we're just gonna pull it out, do this, and see if we can't shoot it, okay? All right, in the streets, very slow, pull back, and I think I probably would have died in the Wild West. That sucks. We're going to do cowboy again, because that last time was like, I don't know, 7-minute draw, so I got shot down in the street by Wyatt Earp over here. So let's try it again. Let's see if I can go faster. Is this all good to go? Okay. So I'm gonna give my excuse that we're going left-handed. Probably not the case. Am I getting faster?
A little bit, yeah.
All right, got.
That one was the fastest you've done so far.
All right, well, let's go. Okay, let's try it again here. Fudge. How was that one?
That was the fastest.
That was my
Good
fastest?
job.
All right, good. Paces. Where you like turn. Hold on. Come on. Ah! I'm gonna die in the streets of Laredo. Spitty thing either, where they're like, I just feel like that's terrible. We're not gonna try that. We're not gonna do that. That's just a terrible plan. I will say I hit that last one though, didn't I? When I was walking at like 12 yards, I could hit the bad guy in like 5 minutes.
That's all you need in a duel.
All right, that's it. So, would say that, you know, obviously we have advanced a little bit from the Phillidelphia Derringer, so that's fun. It's literally the first revolver I've ever shot in my entire life, and that was just stupid exciting, so I really like that. I've got black powder all over. Really like the smell of it too. I'm a big fan, so all in all, I'd say that was pretty damn cool.